right, so now that we got our turkey in our smoker, we're gonna start with a cucumber salad. Now this salad can be done with any type of vegetables, papaya, carrots, cabbage. But today we're gonna do cucumbers because it's something that you can easily find in a supermarket. And if you don't know who she is, this is my little sister, Anna. You can tell who got some good looks.
Anna.
It's good looks. All right, so the reason why I brought her on the show because one, she's an amazing cook. She learned a lot from my parents, and she's gonna show us how to make this cucumber salad. And it always tastes better when someone else makes it. So Anna, take away what we're doing.
All right, first we're gonna take the cucumber, and then we're gonna
Peel it.
Peel it. Yeah, we're gonna peel it.
She's a little camera shy. It's fine. So now we got this little special peeler thing, right? It's almost like julienning.
Yes. After you peel off the skin, you are gonna chop off the edge.
Yep. Sometimes those are a little bitter, so we don't want all that bitterness in our cucumber salad.
And then you're gonna chop it. I was gonna say fat.
Fat. Chop.
Chop.
Google Translate. You want to know what that means?
And when you chop it like this, you gotta chop it straight. You can't go diagonally or anything. It has to be straight.
So did Mom teach you this?
Yes, she did.
You know, she never taught me.
I always went cricket. That's why she made sure I got it straight.
See, I wish I had that training. But nope, I was outcast by the family. No response. Just straight stove cold. Anyways. All right, so now we're chopping it, right?
Yes.
We're cutting it down. Now, why do we do this? Is this more to just make it easier to eat?
Yes, it does. Not as chunky.
Not as chunky. We don't like coin it or cube it or anything like that.
No, we do not.
And I think it looks like we're just chopping just to get the flesh. So the seed we're gonna leave out, just because it just makes it so watery, and we want that nice flesh for the texture. So professional. So awkward, you're not talking.
What am I supposed to say?
All right, so if I was traveling at 2 miles an hour, I'll drop a math quiz on her.
You would. But chopping takes some skills, especially with this slippery cucumber you're dealing with.
I'm gonna keep that joke to myself. Keep chopping, come on. They're gonna catch on. You're my little sister. Why would I say that? All right, anyway, so,
that's what
back to the cucumber. All right, so now that we pretty much chopped and julienne the cucumber, next
and then
is...
now you bring out the Coke.
First, we need to chop the tomatoes.
Oh, you're right.
So you can definitely throw it in the, what do they call it?
Coke.
Coke. Or just, because basically we're just going to be smashing this to make a sauce that then we're going to incorporate the cucumbers into. So we have that. We already cut up our garlics. And again, it doesn't matter how you cut it up. We're going to be smashing it anyways, right? Lime.
Lime.
And again, the lime, we just kind of want to cut the edges off so that we can get those juices. Oh yeah. Then we have the peppers, which again, we cut up tight chili peppers, super hot. How much are we putting in, like 6?
Yeah, I think that's about 6.
6 is for the week. We're gonna do 10. Okay. So now that we got all our veggies prepped, we're gonna put it in the Coke, and then we're gonna smash it, and then we're gonna develop a sauce. All right. So now we're gonna make our sauce. And Anna, take away. What are we doing here?
Okay, we got our Coke. We call this sakapua.
Yep.
And first we're gonna start out with garlic and peppers in here.
So why did we start out with garlic and pepper?
So that while you're smushing it, it doesn't really splash back at you once we add a little bit MSG and sugar.
Okay. Cool.
So let's get the peppers.
Peppers in. And some garlic.
And when you do that, you will be adding the bit of MSG.
A little bit of MSG.
Not much, just a little bit.
Now I was told we do this because also it kind of creates some friction with all the salt and the sugar, MSG. So how much are we putting in?
For the sugar, about a spoon of this.
Half an Asian spoon? A spoon.
And another quarter of sugar.
1.5 Asian spoons. If you don't know what an Asian spoon is, basically a soup spoon.
And then we'll start smushing it.
All right. So basically, when we're doing this, what we're looking for, we're looking for like a nice fine paste.
Yes. Smush it till it's no more solids.
Yep. I'll hold it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Gotta get the angle. You can move this hand. There it is. Ooh. I love that smell. Garlic and chili pepper. Now this is actually a start on a lot of other dipping sauces that we make too, Jill.
Mm-hmm.
But we always started like this: garlic,
That
pepper,
should be good.
salt.
After this, you want to add your shrimp paste.
All right, shrimp paste. Now this is a little funky. It's gonna be, but it's gonna
I will show
bring
you.
a lot of umami.
Shrimp paste?
Shrimp paste. This is our Parmesan cheese.
You want to grab about
That's about a half an Asian
that
spoon.
much. Especially when you're working with cucumber, you have to make the sauce a little bit more
Intense.
yes,
Yeah.
because of the water
Yep.
that the cucumber releases. Swirl that around. And then this is when you want to start adding the
Let me show the
tomato.
camera real quick. Nice. It's already starting to smell it.
So now you want to start adding the tomatoes in this.
All right. So I add the tomatoes.
And you want to be careful when you start to smush it.
Yeah, because it's gonna squirt. I don't want to use that word. It's gonna,
The more
gonna
tomatoes,
spray
the more
tomato
tomatoes, the more tomatoes, the more the better the flavor and the juice it will give out too.
yeah. Because tomato has those natural MSG. So again, we're not really like mushing the tomatoes, but more like kind of just releasing the juices and the seeds out of it. And these are grape tomatoes, right? Those small
Cherry
grape
tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes. Oh, I'm fresh.
Okay, and then around this time, you want to squeeze in the limes.
All right, so we got lime. Now, do you leave the peels and stuff in?
I do leave the last two just for the color of it,
Okay,
so that it looks pretty.
I know. I tried and I made it bitter, so.
If you do decide to leave the peel in, you want to finish the plate and not leave it overnight because it will make it bitter.
Okay, so take it out if you do have leftovers.
Yes.
Which rarely happens. Rarely does happen.
So I am squeezing a whole lime.
Yeah, so we got about 2 limes here that are sliced up. And I think
Depending on how sour you want it.
yeah, and definitely you can make this your own. Like if you like more sour, you like more sugar, you know, it's more spicy, more funky.
Fishy.
Yep, it's all up to you. Play with it. It'll definitely,
Taste as you go.
yep.
Mix
All
that
right,
up.
so yeah, now we got like almost like a slurry. Slurry of tomatoes, lime juice, chili pepper, garlic, and of course that shrimp paste.
And then now you want to add the badak.
Badak. This is our, I guess you can call it unfiltered fish sauce. It's just fermented fish.
Make sure you shake it up really well. I like this brand. It has a lot of flavor. It is a bit salty, so you want to add little by little. So add a
We can
spoon.
all add more. We can't take off. So.
But which? Now around this time you want to taste it. You want to taste it?
What am I looking for? What
Sweet,
you-
sour, spicy.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little more sugar.
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot of lime.
I'm gonna eyeball this.
All right.
What'd you think?
That's about half an Asian spoon.
Okay.
Yep. I prefer my cucumber salads or anything like that. I like it a little more sweeter and spicy.
Okay. Let's taste.
See, I was right? Yeah. See?
Yeah, that was good.
I know.
Okay, now this is where you would want to add the cucumber.
All right, so now we're gonna add cucumber. Now you can
To the
tell
sauce.
this little slur with tomatoes and all the fixings that we just threw in there. Go ahead, Anna, do your thing.
When you add the cucumber, you don't really want to smush it. It takes the crunch out of it.
So you just kind of want to mix it in the sauce.
Yeah, just
Okay.
slowly, just like mix it and just get to the edge of
Yeah.
it.
And basically all she's doing is pushing and
Pushing
using
it
the spoon
around.
to turn it around.
Guide it.
Should we just use this plate right here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Leave those limes right there.
Leave the lime for anybody else who likes it more sour.
Now after you do that, it should look like this.
All right.
And then this is where we want to add the
Ooh, this is a
What'd you
special
say?
ingredient. I
crab.
think this is like a crab sauce, kind of. It's again,
Yeah.
it's almost a little bit fermented crabs.
Little baby crabs in
Yeah,
there.
little baby crabs.
I like eating the legs. Here's the arms. These tend to be on the sweet side, but you add these in last because you don't want to squish it and be biting on little shells.
That makes sense. I would have smushed it up.
So you see how like they're in whole
Everybody
pieces?
be
You can
eating
just
sand.
break it apart.
Okay.
And you do the same thing with the cucumber. You just kind of mix it around. Don't squish it. And then that's about it.
That's about it.
Yes, it is.
So we put badak, shrimp paste, MSG, sugar.
Because due to the fact that it's already a bit has the
Yep.
salty on this already,
Yeah.
we didn't need the fish sauce. It's
So
the
we
fish
didn't
sauce.
need the fish
Yeah.
sauce. But definitely, it's part of our, I don't know. Yep. So anyways, let's plate this
All
up.
right.